hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. Bitches on my dick, they know I'm certified. Young trap nigga, well organized. Extendo on extendo, nigga, you divide. Play him like Nintendo, all my shooters wild. Mr. Top 10 from the proving ground. Strap on the K, watch me move a crowd. Fuck a foul play, they call them Ubers now. Youngin' on my line like the fools around. Make sure you clear the block if they hit, nigga. Flush everything if they hit, nigga. Heard what I said, it's a gym, nigga. Flush everything if they hit, nigga. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. Bitch from out of state, let her wipe me down. Every low she move, keep her mom around. Show her how to mob like LeBron in town. 745 Glock guard pound. Extender on the 5, bet I chop him down. French Montana when the ball drop. Got a nigga paranoid if they call cops. Fabuloso in the kitchen if the drone watch. Keep a drum for the locals and the whole SWAT. Treat the shit like narcos, burn the whole block. I'm Pablo Escobar before the rooftop. Young hota with a ooh-wop. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo.
We here. YouTube, send out those notifications. We game all night, what up? Louis Edgar, what up? Santos Box and my co-host, what up? When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. Bitches on my dick, they know I'm certified. Young trap nigga, well organized. Extendo on extendo, nigga, you divide. Play him like Nintendo, all my shooters wild. Mr. Top 10 from the proving ground. Strap on the K, watch me move a crowd. Fuck a foul play, they call them Ubers now. Youngin' on my line like the fools around. Make sure you clear the block if they hit, nigga. Flush everything if they hit, nigga. Heard what I said, it's a gym, nigga. Flush everything if they hit, nigga. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. Bitch from out of state, let her wipe me down. Every low she move, keep her mom around. Show her how to mob like LeBron in town. 745 Glock guard pound. Extender on the 5, bet I chop him down. French Montana when the ball drop. Got a nigga paranoid if they call cops. Fabuloso in the kitchen if the drone watch. Keep a drum for the locals and the whole SWAT. Treat the shit like narcos, burn the whole block. I'm Pablo Escobar before the rooftop. Young hota with a ooh-wop.
When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. When I hit the block, I hit the bando. Whip it to it, rock, boy, the Lambo. Yeah, every game all night. I just sent them the link. I just sent them the link, having me pull up. I'm about to send you the link too, know what I mean? So you can't pull up, man. Pull up, cook, y'all. Yeah, shout out the Bando, the new song I just dropped. I got a good show for y'all today, episode 89. Lit. Let's go. Gorilla in a trap, what my fun say? Came with a strap, let my gun spray. Bitch hit my line on a Thursday. Louis beat pussy, check the wordplay. Dope to the 8, pitch it all day. Real dope dealer, bet 10 chains. 2 Audemars, all brick age. Plug in Puerto Rico, trip NBA. Meetings on dude, talking big weight. 5 in the mail, peep your bitch face. Fuck about the shore, on all trade a place. Flush a whole half at the Mandalay. I leave you more than work, I'm not your ordinary. Shipping on a boat, coke extraordinary. I leave you more than work, I'm not your ordinary. Shipping on a boat, coke extraordinary. I leave you more than work, I'm not your ordinary. Shipping on a boat, coke extraordinary. I leave you more than work, I'm not your ordinary. Shipping on a boat, coke extraordinary. Second hand glide, but you watch it tick. Drop some mood on a jeweler worth 9 zips. 24 for a dot, bet I'm locked in. 54 gram dope by the 10. Shooters on shooters, play the house then. Ruger your medulla, stain your outfit. Bad red bone from Wisconsin. Coach your own team, I'm the sponsor. Gave the different flavors, let her mind flex. Hated that's your neighbor, let they mind stress. Let her upgrade her, plus that time X. Fucking see you later, talking bomb sex. Turn 4 with a 6, that's a wild stretch. Rhinos in that clip, tear that thin vest. All my niggas banging like we out west. 40 always spazzing, check the sound check. I leave you more than work, I'm not your ordinary. Shipping on a boat, coke extraordinary. I leave you more than work, I'm not your ordinary. Shipping on a boat, coke extraordinary. I leave you more than work, I'm not your ordinary. Shipping on a boat, coke extraordinary. I leave you more than work, I'm not your ordinary. Shipping on a boat, coke extraordinary. Drop it in the water, turn 1 and a 2. Whip, 1 and a 2. Drop it in the water, turn 1 and a 2. Whip, 1 and a 2. Drop it in the water, turn 1 and a 2. Whip, 1 and a 2. Drop it in the water, turn 1 and a 2. Whip, 1 and a 2. I leave you more than worry, I'm not your ordinary. Shipment on the boat, coke extraordinary. Chip. 1 3. For all you niggas hating, here's a warning shot. I'm really in them trenches where you niggas not. Rolls from the slumbers, cops hit the block. Ducking from the D's when I flee the spot. 62 grams if a nigga flop. Drop it in the water, watch it all lock. Shorty hit my number, but she called block. Everybody not a gunner, fraud stop. Got me feeling like Fab when the ball drop. Coke boy like French flood a whole block. 18.5 for a whole block. I'm talking 98 hove in a old rock. Big fish in the water, frog stop. I'm everywhere in the city, y'all not. I'm up 5 on you bitches, check the shot clock. Point 1 for the win, I'm in a hard time. Diamonds dancing on you bitches while I call shots. Big one, I'm the one, call me Big Ot. 50 in a drum and stop your man dreams. Beam on the tip, Glock submachine. Sitting at the top, see the nosebleeds.
Let's go.
Shorty hit my phone, trying to roll E.
We here today, baby.
We on the floor, see. Action main hall, she adore me. Niggas hate a lot in the pain drawn. Off of my slots when the day's long. I spit the block, see that K talk. 17 full brick in that cane form. Bitch, I'm on game with the game caution. Rest in peace, your whole game with the game offer. You my target, motherfucker. Finger to the judge, cold-hearted motherfucker. VVS cut, stones white, motherfucker. Get ice, motherfucker. This the life, young sucker. Yeah, I turned 1 into 2 though. Drop black Benz, AMG 2 though. I'm getting rich, nigga, pardon me. Real street nigga, the hood honor me. Black and Mary jeans with a RT. Running up the digits with the offering. 6-figure deals plus marketing.
You lit, baby.
Lay the foundation like a carpenter. And some footies like yay, we the mafia. Chip. 1-3. For all you niggas hating, here's a warning shot. I'm really in them trenches where you niggas not. Rolls from the slumbers, cops hit the block. Ducking from the D's when I flee the spot.
Let's go.
2 grams if a nigga flop. Drop it in the water, watch it all lock. Shorty hit my number, but she called block. Everybody not a gunner.
Come on, send out the notifications. YouTube.
When the ball drop. Coke boy like French flood a whole block. 18.5 for a whole block. I'm talking 98 hove in a old rock. Big fish in the water. Frog stop.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm up 5 on you bitches, check the shot clock.
Let's go.
For the win, I'm in a hard time. Diamonds dancing on you bitches while I call shots. Big one,
Send the link out, send the link out. Got a great show for you today.
Beam on the tip, Glock submachine. Sitting at the top, see the nosebleeds.
Sir.
Hit my phone, trying to roll E. Highlights, Sports Center, we on the floor, see. Action main hall, she adore me. Niggas hate a lot in the pain drawn. Off of my slots when the day's long. I spit the block, see that K talk. 17 full brick in that cane form. Bitch, I'm on game with the game caution. Rest in peace, your whole game with the game offer. You my
Listen. You already know what it is. It's All Facts, No Opinion Sport Podcast. I'm your host, 1-3. We don't let nothing marinate. We get straight to the sauce. Everything saucy. You already know what it is. Shout out my co-host, Santos Boxing. Hey, shout out my broski. We game all night. You already know what it is. Shout out Louis Azza. Shout out the Art Queen. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in, pulling up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share it. I don't know why the notifications ain't going out, but it's cool though. You know what it be like, man. But you know who in these real YouTube trenches, who really holding this shit down and bombing on these punk ass motherfuckers. And it's time to cook, man. It's time to cook. Listen, man. It's time to motherfucking cook. Belts matter. Yes, they do. They matter. Because if they didn't matter, Zuffa would have won they belt to matter. Then you understand me? But at the end of the day, it's time to talk it. While we on Zuffa, I'm gonna open it up. Yeah, Berlanga in talks with Zuffa. It's a lot of things going on in the background, man. Ski, you hear Ski? But at the end of the day, if Berlanga going to take it, hey, fuck it, take it. You know what I mean? It's a bag for everybody, Pimp Juice. I like for all these fighters to eat. Whoever given the biggest bag and a better opportunity, if you can get 15 million to fight a Regis Prograis, nigga, sign me up today. I'll whoop Regis ass 10 times a day for 15 million. You hear, Ski? Real rap. Pay me, nigga. Pay me. Put me in the ring with American for 10 million. I'll whoop his ass 6 days out of a motherfucking week. You hear, Ski? I'm just keeping it tall. Zuffa, pay me. You understand me? But at the end of the day, Zuffa, I'm gonna keep it tall, man. Shout out my brother. We game all night. My broski need a sponsor. Know what I mean, sponsor my guy. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? He got his own show. Fuck Arrow. What's the nigga name? Hawani. Nigga, it's all about we game all night, nigga. That's what it's about right now. I mean, shout out my brother with his fire podcast that's up and coming. About the bomb on niggas. Yeah, Ski. But yeah, Edgar Berlanga the Zuffa. Hey, shout out to Edgar. Hope you get a chin strap. Hey, Edgar, you gotta grow sideburns so you can get the chin strap to hold your jaw. You know what I mean? But yeah, while we at it, we're gonna talk this Benavidez, Zurdo Ramirez situation about the Wba Wbo. People making up shit. Word is that a certain entity printed out and put out was that the WBC got a Tolan some type of a Cinco de Mayo belt for these brothers. You know what I mean? Which it doesn't make sense because it's a WBA WBO title fight. And last Friday, the WBA and WBO submitted to Golden Boy Promotion, Oscar De La Hoya and Eric Gomes, PBC Tom Brown, and Louis the Cuba Jr., expressing their dismay. Boxing made this article on Thursday. See, this is what Boxing made on a Thursday, y'all. But on a Friday, supposedly the WBA and WBO submitted a letter. But well, Boxing is stating that, since they printed this out, nobody else, nobody from the WBO or the WBA came out and exposed it. So the Boxing, shout out Boxing, but y'all making up shit right now. So it's just bad. I wanted to put this out there because I'm just letting y'all know how certain shell companies work with a certain company to bring down certain entities. I just want y'all to be mindful and remember this shit, you know. But it's all smoke and mirrors. The WBO, WBA title, at cruiserweight, Benavidez Ramirez is still taking place. You think Benavidez is gonna go up there and fight for no title? Y'all dumb motherfuckers. Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding? The WBC ain't got shit to do with up there. You understand me? So stop making lies on all of these body sanctions because belts matter, motherfuckers. Belts matter. And Edgar Berlanga gonna be the Zuffa champion, so belts matter, my nigga. You understand me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I want to do a recap. On last Saturday, a card shout out. Hey man, Arnold Barboza looked strong. He looked sharp at 147. I ain't expecting to look like that. That motherfucker looking like T.O. whooping his ass. Know what I mean? Arnold Barboza looked like T.O. was whooping. Like, remember when T.O. was whooping Arnold Barboza ass? That's how that fight was. Kenneth Sims with Arnold Barboza, and Arnold was T.O. that night. Know what I mean? Whooping his own ass. But I told y'all, both of these brothers fight alike. It's like a mirror match. It's just the best man won that night, scorecard 117 to 111, 118 to 110 to 120 to 108, straight shutout right there. Hey, I don't know what was wrong with Kenneth Sims. I don't know it. See, hey, Kenneth Sims, I'm gonna keep it tall. See, nobody ain't gonna keep it tall with you, but I'm gonna keep it the fuck tall with you, my nigga. Nigga, you got some little ass arms, bro. You ever seen back in the day on ABC the little dinosaurs? You see how them little ass T-Rex arms? Like, bro, the nigga got some little ass dinosaur arms. The nigga got Velociraptor arms. Like, how the fuck you gonna try to touch God with a jab, nigga? Them little ass arms. Yeah, I mean, I can see that going either way. But it was a cool fight. Co-main event, Oscar Collazo, Jesus Harrow, through the towel into the 6th round KO. That boy Oscar Collazo was breaking that kid down, fucking him up, beating the dog shit out of him. Great win for Oscar, straight for Puerto Rico, even though Puerto Rico lost to Italy, then the USA beat Dominican Republic the next day, which is crazy. Yeah, who the fuck up? Who the fuck knocking on this door like this, man? Who the fuck up? Who knocking on the door? Yeah, Oscar Cloud was beating the dog shit out the ball, so that month I don't see that fight going either way. That nigga was ass. Kenneth Sims was ass, my nigga. That nigga was straight ass. Teal versus Ben sounds very interesting. I won't lie. Yeah, we gotta see. Yeah, that'd be a good fight for both of them niggas. Definitely be a good fight for both of them. We gotta see how that shit look though. You gotta see how that shit look. We gotta see how counter look against Regis. But the nigga Alexis Roker versus Jojo Diaz, unanimous decision. Alexis Roker was beating the shit out of Jojo Diaz. You just seen Jojo on some a lot of cheating shit, a lot of low blows, little elbows, little sneak headbutts on some veteran type shit. But he ain't look right up there. Alexis Roker was too much for him. Alexis Roker versus Arnold Barboza would be a great fight on a Ryan undercard. That'd be a great fight on a Ryan undercard. Gabriela Findora, 18-0, 10 KOs. Stopped the last opponent in the 6th round. Yeah, that shit. But one thing about Tio got a how can I say this with Tio? It can't be no excuses with him. So for him to come out after the Shakur fight and talk all of that bullshit, saying that the fight was rigged. You should have kept that shit tall during the course of the fight when your dad's saying you're gonna wake up and you ain't gonna like this shit. You're not gonna like how you gonna feel the next day. And a lot of people thought he was throwing the fight away because how he was jabbing. Nobody never seen Teofimo Lopez jab like that. Like a motherfucker never jab like that. That nigga never shot a jab like that. You feel me? Shout out my guy. Oh, before I get there, Top Rank, signed a multi-year agreement, 8 to 10 fight card, air annually on streaming service, The Zone. The Zone strengthening their position in the sport of boxing. I hope these Dominican bitch ass niggas don't try to put their fucking music on and fuck my live up, yo. These be a bunch of gay pussy ass niggas like that, yo. You got a bunch of gay motherfuckers out here like that. Excuse my language, but it ain't coming that type of community. It's just how you just got ignorant motherfucker people that do some ignorant shit. And you be like, come on, man. The motherfuckers want to pay some fucking Spanish music. Nobody trying to hear that bullshit. Ain't no disrespect. Nobody ain't trying to hear that bullshit. But getting to the sauce right now. Bill Haney pulled up on Mill City Boxing yesterday, went in all the smoke. Bill Haney talking crazy. Bill Haney really outside. You got chill, Bill. But one thing that caught my attention was Bill Haney and Devin Haney getting arrested. One thing caught my attention. A certain brother in the sport of boxing put a restraining order on the Haneys. What caught my attention is what Bill stated about this certain athlete in the sport of boxing. And the brother goes by the name of Tiger Johnson, which is crazy. It's a crazy motherfucking name, and it's crazy what happened to him that night. What else can we explain? Somebody got their ass whipped. Then you just seen Bill getting his ass whipped. But me keeping it tall, Bill Haney was breaking up the fight. I watched people saying Bill had him in the headlock. He had him in the full Nelson. No, he didn't. All he did was grab the brother, move the brother backwards. When he grabbed the brother, moved the brother backwards, he let him go. And then all you seen the second video, I guess Tiger Johnson homies came in and seen Bill and just they whooped Bill ass. They beat the shit out of Bill. We just seen Bill getting stumped the fuck out and all that. We see him getting stumped the fuck out. That shit just was crazy. Oh my god, yo. That shit just was crazy. So at the end of the day, I don't know, man. That nigga was in the way, man. Bill definitely got his ass whipped and definitely got stumped out. That shit was funny as shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my nephew out here tripping, nigga, all out. Nigga gonna go to jail. 2026, all y'all young niggas telling and gay, man. It's real shit. Ain't no disrespect, but this what's going on in the jail. But yeah, just getting back to the this Bill Haney, Tiger Johnson shit. Bill Haney came out and said Tiger Johnson a rat. Saying Tiger Johnson gave a statement. If this true, this shit is crazy. But I don't believe that. I believe that, because I'm gonna keep it tall. I ain't even seen Devin swing. That Devin and Bill kept it professional. And what gets me mad because they gave me a strike on my channel for that shit. And I'm like, damn, brother, like, I'm probably the only channel out here right now on these YouTube streets protecting you, saying that y'all niggas really, but y'all didn't lay your hand. You dig me? All Bill did was break it the fuck up because he was getting interviewed. Derek Chisora was right there. Like, it just was crazy, but it's how certain angles in the camera is. You feel me? When you see those certain angles on the camera, it's like, a motherfucker can edit it. And when you see a lot of things, you got a lot of clips to edit. Even when you look at the raw footage, pressing forward, you don't see too much of Bill in there. You see a lot. You see the older Haney, and you see Sean Haney. Sean Haney always in everything. That nigga was in a situation about the next day. A law came to me in my dream and said that Ryan gonna get found dirty for PEDs. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? We knew the game plan. Y'all gave the world the game plan, bro. Yes, y'all did. Y'all gave the world the game plan, and it is what it is. And y'all seen what happened. Y'all seen what happened. Y'all seen the game plan. And that's what they're going to do. If Rolly Romero knocks Devin Haney out, how the outcome is going to be presented. You're going to watch it that night. Rolly become the victorious. But how Sunday going into Monday is going to be. Because you can tell that Devin shit, all of that shit was pre-planned. It was all premeditated. Them niggas had an ESPN situation already up and running. Bro, them niggas was prepared for this. But the key thing nobody talks about, we're going to talk about that shit right now. Ryan Garcia took a urine test, he took a blood test, and he took a hair test. The blood and the hair test means more than a urine test. I know I'm on probation. I've been on state parole. I've been on county probation, supervised probation. You rather take a urine test because you don't want to take a blood test. Why? Because you can't hide what you did a couple weeks ago if you just clean a certain situation up, right? I'm just giving y'all game, right? Ryan Garcia passes the blood test, came back negative for Ostarine. The hair test came back negative for Ostarine. So if the blood and the hair test come back negative, but the urine keep coming back positive, but his urine was clean throughout the whole course of every testing. Even the blood in the hair says that he's still clean. What the fuck is y'all lying about? First of all, I want people to know Devin Haney was suspended too. First of all, I want a lot of people to know that Devin Haney microdosing. Now you gotta say alleged, but I believe that shit. Fuck with Victor Conte, bro. All you gotta do, look at the track marks on their arms. Them niggas don't take supplements, they take shots. Victor Conte says it. He stated they take shots. They don't take supplements. So if these snack fighters is not taking the snack supplements that you are providing to the world, then what the fuck is they taking? Exactly. Injections. Injections. That's what they taking. I'm gonna keep it tall. I'm gonna talk my shit. I don't give a fuck. I mean, we can go on 8 and Raws, get that motherfucking money. I don't care. And that's the point. Y'all motherfuckers be trippy red, bro. Y'all niggas be trippy red. Yeah, y'all niggas be trippy red, man. Y'all bad in these streets, man. Y'all niggas bad in these streets, man. But yeah, man, like that Tiger situation, Devin Haney versus Tiger Johnson is still be a good fight because it's a big storyline behind that. It's a big storyline behind that. But you know what it probably is? You know what it probably is? What I've been thinking? When Tiger Johnson punched their ass, they probably like, damn, that motherfucker hit hard as shit. He ain't even got boxing gloves on. They probably felt that nigga power and said, "Now we don't want that fight." I promise you. I promise you that. I promise you that. I bet you when Tiger Johnson punched their ass, they probably said, "No, we don't want to. We don't want none of that." That's why when Dev looked, they probably said, "Nah, that nigga hit hard." That's why Devin turned around like, "Nah, I don't want none of that smoke. I don't want none of that smoke ski." Listen, I don't take nothing away from Dev, but Dev be talking all this heavy shit like he that. And I'm gonna keep it tall, Devin. You this generation American. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. All of those shots, all of that micro dosing you doing, brother, got you walking like Shannon Sharp, my nigga. Like, bro, like when you really get up there and get back in the ring with the elite people. Cause I'm gonna be real, if you give Brian Norman Jr. that rematch, I got Brian Norman Jr. smoking him. And the reason I state that because y'all only judging everything by the second round, by the knockdown. But if you take that knockdown away, who won that fight? Like we got to keep it tall. All Devin did was clinch the whole fight. Still bow and arrow jab, still open. Ryan going to cook him with that left. You see how Norman was in his ass with that left. Just rewatch the fight. Listen. If you take the knockdown away, did Devin win that fight? Clearly, did he win? Fuck no. No, Norman came back strong. That's why Devin knew they game plan. You see, Mickey is a genius. That's why the Higgins need to keep Mickey in their corner. Mickey is a genius because Mickey know what I know. Norman Chinny in the first half, Devin Chinny in the second half. So long as Devin can get the opportunity to knock him down, we're gonna go on cruise control. We're gonna jab, overhand. You feel me? 1-1-2 clinch, 1-1-2 clinch, little combo, clinch, 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 clinch. You seen Devin clinch after every 1-2 clinch or every 1-1-2 clinch or every 1-3 clinch. He kept clinching. He kept clinching, clinching, clinching. Devin the clinch handy, bro. Shit. If I was the referee, I would have deducted the point. Nigga, why you clinching, nigga? Nigga, you ain't even got a gat on you, nigga. Why the fuck you clinching for, nigga? Little bitch ass nigga, little bitty bitch. Fuck they talk about, man. I'm just keeping it tall, man. I'm just keeping it tall. But Shout out my guy, Mill City Boxing, my nigga George, you know what I mean, my nigga Mill. Um, had Henry up there, Shout out GH interrogating Henry. I'm gonna keep it real. Henry, listen, Henry, I respect you, but I gotta keep it tall, nigga. I'm from the trenches, nigga. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Cause you ain't sound good, bro. You ain't sound right. I understand what you was trying to say, but you know how on Menace to Society, you know how you say, you don't fuck up, right? Like, bro, we get the scooter, but all like nigga, your fact super succeeds everybody's situation. The nigga worked with Victor Conte. Fuck everything else. The nigga worked with Victor Conte. You feel me? Then you bring Scooter in. Niggas know Scooter is connected to Victor Conte, Zab Judah. It's the pyramid. You know what it is. But nobody talk about is why the fuck all of y'all snack fighters is testing positive for RHGH and it disappeared from y'all system in 48 hours and y'all using the IV. Now, I mean, that's one thing. Number two, it should be number one is why the fuck you want me to take VADA testing so bad when I did take VADA testing, y'all set me the fuck up. Then we went to court and I beat the time I was negative. Why? Because the courts went with my blood sample. They went with my hair sample, not my urine. Why? Because the urine can be cross contaminated, but the blood and the hair it can't, my nigga. So at the end of the day, that's how Ryan beat that lawsuit because the blood and the hair proves that he was negative and innocent, and he never had ostrine in his system. But y'all people believe anything. Tell the Hanleys to tell you why they lost the how did they lose the motherfucking lawsuit? I bet you they won't tell y'all. Y'all can look it up for yourself. Y'all want to see Ryan tested negative, blood sample, hair follicle negative. Come on, man. And I was hitting the shit out that live. That bitch froze, bro. Cause I was gonna cook the shit out of Bill. Like, bro. Nigga. Didn't you fake an injury and your son run to the hospital, act like he broke his arm when y'all dug Javier for tuna? Like, don't do that, my nigga. Don't do that. You know? And shout out B Dog Senior, Brian Norman Senior, Mill City, Viral Moment, Devin Haney microdosing. They say allegedly, but no, a lot of people in the game saying. But listen, once you fuck with Victor Conte, we know you microdosing. So if Devin was microdosing, does that mean Bud Crawford was doing the same thing? I'm just saying though, does it mean Shakur Stevenson doing the same thing? Does it mean every snack fighter is microdosing? I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking a fair question. You know? Cause I never seen doctors in the gym, bro. Like how these people got these doctors and shooting them up with shit. Instead of like, come on, bro. I never seen it. Bro, if you're in a gym and you getting shot up with anything, you taking any injection is a steroid. I don't give a fuck if it's a vitamin K steroid. A vitamin K shot, nigga, it's a steroid, nigga. But that's a fact. And where everybody at, man? YouTube, set up the notifications, man. Damn. Ain't no love lost. But yeah, I'm gonna stick to the 105 division. Shout out of Oscar Collazo, Jesus Harrow. You know, Jesus did look the strong in the first half, but you knew like Oscar just looked too big for him. Great punch selection. You know, walking him down. Um, he got to hit hard. There's no disrespect. You can tell he got a lot of power in his pop. You can tell like I believe Oscar can get up to like 126, 130. I believe that. I do believe. Cause I'm like 5'4", but like I'm like cut up right now, yeah, I'm really cut up right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like fucking cut up right now, For my age, still light on my feet. You know, still got a little speed with me. I can get in the ring, go pro, get like 5 pro fights, come 5-0 with a belt. You know what I mean? I'm already the IBF champion of the hood. They what you talking about? I pay my section fees. I pay my hood section fees, nigga. You know? Yo, Project Beamer, damn, my bro, what's up? My nigga. Damn, bro, you hate that so much. Ryan was the one clutching. You can't be serious right now. Done won every round. Let's watch the fight and see who's clutching. Nah, that nigga was clutching. Hey, Beamer, that nigga was clutching, man. Nah, man. See, listen, I'm gonna tell you something about Dev, right? When Dev did that bitch ass shit and got that old back, it showed that everything Regis Progress said before they fought about Devin getting his old back, it proves that. That shit proves that it was true. It proves it was true. I got the picture. I was trying to get the video. Boy want too much for the video. I'm not giving him that shit. But I got the picture I posted was from a guy named Garcia in Mexico. What happened? Like 5-7 years later, you lose to the nigga you used to lose to in the amateurs. Named Ryan. Ryan got his number, bro. And that's a motherfucking fact. You know, me personally, if I was on Dev corner, I'm shooting straight for the Ryan fight. Because the same way Ryan and Devin keep thinking Rolly is sweet. Rolly already whooped Ryan ass. He's gonna whoop Devin ass now. Just y'all two fighting each other and get the shit over with. Cause y'all keep picking on Rolly, thinking Rolly's sweet, and Rolly gonna keep creaming you niggas. I'm telling y'all, we watch him cream. No, listen, he clunked the shit out of Ryan. He gonna do the same thing to Devin. So if I was in Devin corner from the rip, we going to the Ryan Garcia fight. But if you want a great name back on that resume, you got to give Norman his rematch. And I promise you, watch Norman get him out of here. And Senior was giving great advice. Senior was giving great advice. I mean, just like when people say Senior was giving a bad advice. No, the fuck he wasn't. Because if you watch Brian Norman Jr., you've been watching his career. And you've been watching the first time he got dropped, you know it always was between the first and the second round. And when you go to the sparring sessions and then the Bochica fight, then you will have a better understanding. Like, oh, now I see why. Now I see why he exactly. And I knew it. I always said it. Devin got the opportunity to drop him in the first half, and Brian got the opportunity to get him out of here and drop him in the second half. But Devin was clutching, bro. It wasn't Brian. It was Devin. It was Devin. Devin still got the bow and arrow jab. He got to tighten up on that shit. You feel me? But that's called bad habits. That's not Mickey's fault. That's Dev's fault. That's Dev and his bad habits. But how Mickey had him, I ain't gonna lie, Beamer. Mickey had that nigga sharp as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Devin was sharp. Now I mean, listen, I was Rick Glazer. And to my young boy, shout out my co-host. My co-host sent me the motherfucking flip. He was like, nah, facts, we not gonna do that. I'm like, oh, that nigga still with the bow and arrow jab. And then I go back and rewatch the whole fight. And then I don't see the same fight that I seen the first time. You feel me? Because the first time you just seen Devin looking sharp as shit, you know, light on his feet, sticking that jab. That motherfucker overhand was laying there like a motherfucker. But then when you go back and rewatch the fight, you see the bow and arrow jab from the first to the 12th. You feel me? You see after the second round, you seen him go on cruise control. And you hear Dev corner. You hear it. You hear what Bill's saying. But you hear what Mickey trying to tell you. And when you see him go on cruise control, you seen a lot of the bow and arrow jab and you seen a lot of the clutching. Because you started to see Brian Norman coming strong. He got his feet under him. He got his legs from under him. And he started hitting that motherfucking canvas. running. And you started to see, I mean, Norman coming strong in the second half of the fight. When you look at the fourth round on up, Norman was strong as shit, bro. You seen the left landed, like Devin was feeling the power. That's why he was clenching, bro. You been in the ring, like niggas been in the ring, niggas know how that shit is. Niggas know how that shit is, you feel me, bro? But you see how they trying to set up that motherfucking the Sean Haney and Ryan Little Cousin situation. I rewatched that fight, man. Sean Haney got his ass whooped again, bro. I'm gonna keep that shit tall. Sean Haney got his ass whooped in that fight. They only gave him that victory because Tyson, I love you, bro, but that shit was rigged. You know, I rewatched that fight. He got his ass whooped. This ain't no disrespect, but Sean is not Devin. You feel me? Devin was a different breed. When Devin was young, like Devin was a different breed. He wanted it. He had the heart for it. He wanted it. You know? And Devin just was a different breed than what Sean is. You feel me? And that's a fact. It ain't no disrespect, but out of all respect, like Devin just a different breed. He cut from a different cloth. So when I'm looking at Sean, it's like, bro, you like a made up character, bro. You like a creative player, bro. Sit your dumb ass down. Let somebody sit you down, nigga. Bro, you come to Philly, nigga, I'ma sign up for an amateur fight, nigga. I'ma whoop your ass. Real rap. I'ma train myself, nigga. I'ma be in the corner by myself, training myself, talking to myself, nigga. Whooping your ass, boy. Looking at Bill like, nigga, what up? But yeah, man, you know, we got some fights this weekend. You know, Adamas, Amber Williams. You know, oh yeah, you already know my youngin on the card. Roberto Gomes, Unstoppable Gomes. You know what it is, all pain and pressure, man. Shout out to Box Lab. Putting it on. Yeah. And shout out, if I'm not mistaken, Telez and Brian Mendoza taking the Frank Sanchez and Richard Torres replacement. You know, coming on Brian Mendoza, Telez. That's a fire fight. Fire fight. Fire fight. That joint gonna be a banger. I promise you that joint gonna be a banger. You know, Telez come out as a southpaw, but he's a switch hitter. You know, Brian Mendoza, you know, put the Tower Inferno down, gave him his loss, you know, pressed that button, cracked it. Uh that's gonna be a banger. But Richard Torres, Frank Sanchez is now on a card with Devin Haney and Rolly Romero, you know, May 30th. But we wish May 30th was Ryan and Devin, you know, but I guess we gotta wait to September, you know, but fuck VADA testing. I'm not taking no VADA testing. Why listen, Devin Haney, why are y'all listen, it ain't even Devin Haney. It's every snack fighter plus Devin Haney, you know, always want to force VADA testing on people. Why you want people to take VADA testing so bad? I'm not taking no VADA. I'm taking USADA, nigga. I'm taking the Olympic testing, nigga. I'm not taking VADA. VADA is a scam, bro. I'm telling you. VADA test is a scam, y'all. Y'all can take it. I'm not taking shit. I don't trust them. Y'all just pop up. I don't trust you, niggas. Listen, why Ryan should trust VADA when they did him dirty the first time? Nobody talking about the chick Kim that found Ryan positive and then resigned when she found him positive. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talk about Kim Slumbers when she found Ryan positive on a Sunday, which was May 1st, and then she resigned 5 minutes later. Nobody talk about that. I'm just saying though. I'm just keeping it tall. I'm just saying though. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. JR, what up? Ayo, Desert Barber Mania, what up? Hey, Mugger, what up? Hey, Beamer, what up? We game all night, what up? Louis Hazard, what up? The Art Queen, what up? I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. My apologies, my apologies. You know, I've been slacking in my Mac and Eheski, but at the end of the day, I gotta tighten up. I mean, nigga gotta tighten up. You know? I just was sitting back, just building with other people, like I always do. I'm trying to when I get off this house arrest shit, I'm trying to secure a lot of interviews, even if I gotta, pay a certain amount of dollars for a certain amount of minutes. I'm with all the bullshit. Shout out my brother Low Nose Boxing, Low with the facts. I remember when Low broke Tio and Shakur. He was like, yo, I just was with Tio, man. Tio told me the fight happened. I said, there you go. And next thing you know, the fight was happening. But a lot of people, Low broke the news. You feel me? But a lot of people was assuming the fight was happening. You feel me? But Low broke the shit because a lot of people thought it was off, but it wasn't. Was what it was, man. Shout out my nigga Low. Hey, front line, what up? Front line, 100 times. My nigga on the line. You see how they ride Puerto Rico, man. Damn, man, they ride Puerto Rico, man. Italy, man. The mob still exists, man. He still exists. Niggas outside bobbing. They needed me, man. That's what the Puerto Rico should have called me, man. Smoking them, man. Them niggas can't beat me, man. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, these niggas can't beat me. Nigga, what? How many fucking. Oh my god, bro. I would have been smoking these niggas. Put me on the left field. I'm catching everything. Do not send nothing out here. I'm catching everything. I promise you. Promise you. Put me on the left field. I'm catching everything. You should have called me, man. And it's still basis. From the first to the second or second to third, put me there. I'm still in that shit. I'm getting there. You just gotta put another nigga in. Nah, man. Real rap. USA beat Dominican Republic. All my domies like, yo, they robbed us. Hey, listen, I'm gonna keep it tall. I ain't even see none of them niggas fucking games. But at the end of the day, them niggas got robbed. Cause I'm riding with the niggas who said they got robbed. I mean, the niggas got robbed, nigga. Staying tall through it all, nigga. You know the motto, never fold, never told, my nigga. But Oscar Collazo brought that motherfucking belt back home to Puerto Rico. Oscar Collazo need to be ranked high on that pound for pound list. Cause the niggas down there fighting a bunch of nobodies, niggas saying want to fight. Listen, hey, tu sabe papiski, man. It go both ways. Take two hands to wash the face, man. One hand wash the other, both wash the face. Same nigga do you dirty, laugh in your face. Toast to you back, a hell of a weight. So my nigga, what a hell of a fate. But there's a lot of false news, false narratives being created in boxing and going on out here. But I told y'all weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago, really like 3 weeks ago, Tank coming. The face of boxing has returned. Shit, I just got word is Tank don't even want the Pitbull fight. He want the Lamont Roach fight. He don't want Pitbull. He want Lamont Roach. That's the word I got. So I don't know how this shit might go. But I'm going to keep it tall. I'm going to keep it tall, man. I'm gonna keep it tall through it all. This is no disrespect to Tank. Tank, fuck what all them niggas want. I want to see you fight Pitbull because I do believe Pitbull beat you. You know, I want to see you fight Pitbull, and I think since Lamont went on, he had a draw year, which made him to me fight of the year. For having a draw with Tank and having a draw with Pitbull. No, he needed another title shot, and I believe he should fight Williams Zepeda for the WBC if he has the opportunity. And if he has the opportunity, I do believe he could beat Williams Zepeda, and become the WBC champion. And you and Lamont really fighting for something in December will make a lot of sense, But they saying Tank want Lamont right now. Me, all I'm saying is Lamont, if you got the chance to fight Williams Zepeda for the WBC, take the title shot. So when you and Tank really do fight in December after Tank knocked Pitbull out, make it happen, Captain. It's worth something now. It's more millions. Now we talking 20, 30, 40 fucking $1 million. You feel me? You already know Tank gonna sell the fucking building now, put asses in seats, bring pay-per-views. Now it's a bigger pay-per-view. Why? Because Lamont Roach is the champion. You feel me? You're the champion. Now you got A plus versus A minus. You feel me? And A plus is the person that's the pay-per-view star putting asses in seats. But that WBC title holding that shit holds more weight than everything else. You feel me? So at the end of the day, that'd be a good situation, a good vibe to end off the year of 2026. Lamont Roach, Durante Tank Davis for the WBC title. Let's make it the fuck happen. But if you got the opportunity to fight Tank now and you don't want to take that WBC route, I don't know what to tell you, my brother. I'm just giving you some good advice right now. And if I was you, I'd take that advice and go that route. Because it's we still got a whole fucking year to go. We're not even in half of the year yet. We in 3/3, 1/3 of the year. We in 1/3 of the fucking year. So at the end of the day, we only like close to 90 days in this motherfucker. Make it make sense. You know? Make it make sense. You can take the Williams to pay the fight. April, May. Next month, May. You feel me? Middle of May. Lamont Zepeda. Tank come back in the summer, right? You feel me? Tank come back in the summer. Unless that shit gonna be on the Pitbull card. Pitbull and Tank card. You feel me? But me personally, I take the main event. So if you and Williams Cepeda can be your own main event, take that shit. But if they put you on the Tank and Pitbull card, hop on that bitch. Because it's going to even sell more. The pay-per-view even going to do more because niggas know the setup. Niggas going to see the playbook. Know what I mean? How we assuming the Ryan and Devin situation is, but we know y'all niggas ain't going bluff and bullshit. Know what I mean? Baltimore, DMV niggas, DC niggas, they don't bullshit when it comes to getting down, getting their hands dirty, my niggas. They do not bullshit. But right now, Lamont got a title on the line and a title opportunity, so take it. It's easy money, take it. Well, Lamont knocked Williams Cepeda out because we see Tevin fuck Williams Cepeda up. We see Tevin Farber drop Williams Cepeda. Lamont like to sit in the pocket. This is Lamont type of fight. This is Lamont type of action. Lamont gonna put him down and get the victory. He gonna get a stoppage. Only one to stop Williams Cepeda. Then Tank stop Pitbull. Only person to stop Pitbull. Look at this. Look at this. Heavy in the game, man. Biggest fight in boxing. Then we ended the year off. If Devin can get past Rolly, which I do believe he's not. Just like Ryan did. Ryan and Devin think Rolly's sweet and Rolly fuck Ryan up and he's about to fuck Devin up. So that's what I'm saying. Devin, take the Ryan fight now. Take the Ryan fight now. Just like when Ryan fought Rolly, I was like, why the fuck they fighting? Him and Devin should be fighting. And look what happened. Ryan ain't fumbled the ball. Y'all just thought Rolly was sweet. Rolly ain't sweet, nigga. Rolly is not sweet. Floyd signed that ball for a reason, and it was only for power. Now you seeing Rolly with them Cuban brothers. You see that ball footwork? That nigga slipping and sliding. Like he signed the E-Class Trick Daddy and them niggas. I'm just telling you. You don't know that. You don't know a nigga like me. Nah, man, that's what Rolly telling you. You don't know a nigga that's like me. Bitch, I'm a G. Rolly gonna whoop y'all ass. You better leave that boy alone, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, pressure and pain. You niggas know the game, man. No, I appreciate everybody that pulled up on me, tuned up, ears, key. All love. Keep it L with a nigga, you hear me? Gotta keep it L with a player, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Get the algorithm shit and shit. You niggas hate on. But it's cool though, man. I'm gonna be on their ass though, man. I'm gonna keep bombing on the niggas. I'm gonna keep doing everything I'm supposed to do. You know, I just slipped up for a couple days. I had to tighten up right quick. You know, had to tighten up. So I'll be back at my usual time. I just had to come on here and just give you some news that I had for the last 4 days. You know, because when I get my news, all right, let's say if if I do episode 86, 87, 88, 89, I already have broke down. You know, because I get all of it at one time. So by the time, I be trying to stretch the shit. So by the time I stretch to get to 89, the shit already come out, which I should be trying to break before, but I know they be zapping me, so it'd be like, damn, how I'm gonna break the news. So I'm just about to start tightening it up on my videos too. You know, because I get a lot of news, and the shit be solid. The shit be solid. The shit be solid, but sometimes it be political, certain political things behind it. You know, and it's a lot of fighters that's about to come up on their last fights. There's a lot of fighters right now that we think that just had their last fights with certain promoters, and we about to see how all of this shit takes place. And how all of this shit go. I'm just keeping it tall, man. I'm just keeping it tall. But belts matter. Belts matter. You want to make money. You want to become a superstar. You want to become a star. You got to get a belt. Once you become a belt, it depends what type of fighter you are, what type of people you attract. You got to sell yourself. And what I mean by that, which is to help put asses in seats. That's what make you a star. You selling out venues, you selling out arenas, you selling out stadiums. So if you can sell out an arena or you can sell out in a stadium, if you can put 14,000 people in an arena or stadium, right? If you can put 14,000 people, 15,000 people in an arena, you can do 100 pay-per-view buys. And that's not bad for a first time. Fuck what other people think. If you can do 50, 75 to 100 your first time and you selling that out, believe in yourself. You understand? And that's one fighter because the second fighter should bring to the table as well. You just can't leave it to one fighter. It's like shout out to Canelo and Crawford, right? We knew Canelo, if it was pay-per-view wise, gate wise, even though Bud Crawford sells, but a lot of people look at it as Vegas, oh, it's the Mexican fan base. We knew Canelo would have carried the card. That's why it went the Netflix route. They made tons of money, but they should have made a Netflix pay-per-view. You see? Because Turkey probably looked at it like, damn, I banked on Crawford before with a pay-per-view and it fell with the Madrimov situation. But at the end of the day, Turkey, nobody wanted to see Bud versus Madrimov. So how the fuck you want to give him a pay-per-view card with a Madrimov who nobody knows? Nobody knows Madrimov. So y'all set him up Right there, y'all setting the fuck up. So you try to put him in the rear right there by lining him up. That I'm gonna keep it tall, man. Ain't nobody gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this. By them doing that to Bud Crawford, Bud Crawford fought Madrimov. Y'all listen. The niggas on the undercards had a better opponent than Bud Crawford. But Cody versus Jared Anderson. Pitbull Cruz versus what it was Ryo, right? Like niggas have solid better opponents than that motherfucker did. Than Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford had Madrimov. So how you want to sell a pay-per-view and make Bud a pay-per-view star if you feeding him Madrimov? You should have got, soon you went to 154, you should have got anybody else. Y'all could have saved Charlo and got Charlo out of his situations that guy had him rumbling. Because that was the fight everybody wanted to see. Or not, you could have gave us the Virgil Ortiz fight, because Virgil was at 154. He was fighting bum ass Frederick Lawson and shit. At times, Delorme at 154. So at the end of the day, y'all could have set it up that fight. That could have been Bud first pay-per-view fight at 154. And then him fighting Canelo could have still pay-per-view, and the motherfuckers could have got way more money. You know, but it's some people that it's just some niggas that really be business minded, you know, and that can just see through the bullshit, man. I don't know, like I like money, I like business, you know. I'm sorry if, how I got my money before, you know. I'm sorry how I bust my ass right now working. I'm sorry how I'm about to invest my money that I work and save and start a company, and I'm gonna have that shit booming. I'm gonna have this shit booming, you know. About to get this merch up and running. About to know hit all this up the right way, put the label up the right way, put the beats going through there, you know, sit back, chill. Little cousins and them come home, sign them niggas. How we gonna make it happen? And you know, you gotta know the business, bro. The funding gonna come. Gotta get the business, man. And if you like my artists, you wanna sign them, you gotta buy them out of their contract. Cause the niggas I'ma have gonna be super duper fire. Plus, I make beats. All my shit flames. Now I mean everything we gonna work with certain people, still collab with certain people I make beats with, I mean. But at the end of the day, I'm on you niggas, man. The merch gonna be fire. You already see All Facts, No Pain Sport podcast already up and running. Now I mean music already popping, you know. Got a bunch of little young motherfuckers that's popping out here. So when I get off this shit about to be all to the max all to the max. I'm telling you, all to the max. Shout out my co-host Santos Boxing from Philly to Florida, from Florida to Philly, nigga. We go this shit all to the max, bro. This shit about to get crazy stupid, man. I'm telling you, crazy stupid. This shit about to get crazy stupid, you know. But it's all about succeeding in life, man. You know, and see me, the reason I talk like this, cause I'm gonna keep it real. So when I do interview fighters gonna understand and know, like, nah, I know when I get on these shit, they gonna ask us the questions that people really wanna ask us. So, what's up? Ask us, you know, and we gonna ask them niggas, man. We gonna ask them niggas, cause people don't wanna hear that. Some people assign NDNAs and some shit, so they won't have to ask certain questions. You know, nobody never asked Bud Crawford, like, yo, why did y'all go to Victor Conte route? Was it because of what happened in 2014? You feel me? And make a motherfucker think. Because at the end of the day, if you say yes, like, bro, because if you seen what happened in 2014, how a motherfucker just came in and was lying on people, like black other motherfuckers lying to me, it's like everybody tested positive, every gym, I'm like, man, get the fuck up out of here. So after everybody, all these motherfuckers that test positive, now you got everybody that tests positive is a snack fighter now. Make this shit make sense to me, my brother. Make this shit make sense to me, please. You mean to tell me in 2014 you go to Robert Garcia gym, find Mikey Garcia, Robert, all of them niggas on PEDs, Bam Bam Rios. You go to Bud Crawford gym, Bomac gym,
find a American and them other guys dirty for PEDs. Bro, this shit was crazy. This nigga just was going around the gyms finding niggas dirty for PEDs. The next thing you know, all of these niggas became snack fighters in 2014, bro. I'm not making this shit up at all. These niggas became snack fighters, bro. Bud had to take a while. Him and Devin Haney came around the same time. But Bo Mac already started fucking with them niggas. Robert Garcia, Mikey Garcia already started fucking with them niggas. Now, I mean, like, it just was a weird, it was a weird time. And at that time, boxing was at a weird state and a weird place. You know, going into a great place, but it was in a weird place at that time. You know, and then that's when 2015 we seen PBC arise, and PBC took that shit to a whole nother level. You know, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, but I appreciate everybody that pulled up, man. I'm about to get up on out of here, man. I'm gonna run through these breakdowns. Shout out my co-host Satu's Boxing. Shout out my brother We Game All Night. Shout out Louis Azza. Know what I mean? Shout out the Art Queen. Shout out Project Beamers. You know, I appreciate everybody that be tuning in. I know I should be staying on here a little bit more. You know, probably giving like another 2 hours and stuff. But you know, I just had to pull up, drop the news that I had for like for the last 4 days. So you know, my apologies. But got some more shit which I should give y'all today, but I'm not. I'm gonna give it to y'all tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. You know, tune in. It is what it is. You is. Get up on out of here, dollar man.